Yo! Anyone out there? Yes. Well, I'm actually turn down the music here instead of the defono. Yeah. But anyway, welcome, gentle people. It is the end of March, so you don't know it's the end of month subscriber stream and in buttery 60 frames per second. You know, we're just kind of experimenting here. But yeah, here we are again. Welcome to the stream and just, getting into spring anime season, which I'll probably not be watching a lot of the shows, unfortunately. But welcome. Yeah, Paradox, Andrew. There, man. I just finished get the food and just a command and everything, so nothing too dramatic. I don't even know if my plan for do this for like I don't say cliche for me to say this every stream now, but no promises on 5 hours. No promises. But who knows, probably ideally I would want to do like 1.5 hour, probably 2 hours max of this stream. But yeah, still think we have a fair amount of stuff we can discuss for this subscriber stream. That's kind of what I'm gonna discard from now. Alright. Over here, so. Alright. Just the vibes. So everybody up to tonight, man. I mean, Friday night, I'm thinking I'm gonna go out party, touch a soca party or something. I don't know. Like at one point, I did consider touch out at one point, but I don't know. We'll see. Because if, say we finish, it's 8:06 here now. If we finish by 9:30, 10, yeah, I could probably still touch out, but we'll see how that goes. Yeah, takes money for real. Well, to be honest, true, but you don't have to go too hard, of course, you get your tickets going, buy a one juice or a one plus, nothing too crazy. For that, man, buy out the bar, buy some Hennessy or, something like that. It's serious, but not that serious. Wait. Fair point, Andrew. I'm there another weekend, just go at it again for the most part. Let me load this over here. So YouTube, look, Crunchyroll. Now go ahead, I go home. Fair point. But yeah, man, we're there out and about for the next, end of month subscriber stream here. So, yeah. So, well, what to say for this stream? Fair amount to talk about. I mean, Boruto chapter 80 that's coming up. The Boruto anime just ended for now, part 1. Wait, mums, hold on. Damn, man. But yeah, so chapter 80 coming up. Boruto part 1 just done. Spring anime season coming up. Wait, Crypto King, hold on. Well, it's a subscriber stream, so more or less it's up to you guys. So yeah, for the most part. But before anything else, let's go to Manga Plus. Do a quick recap of the madness that was Boruto chapter 80. Can probably take off the banner. So again, coming back from chapter 79, honestly. Spawn vertical. It feels like we are really and true, and I said this like a few chapters ago, like from chapter 78. Yeah, that we're really and truly in Boruto's story, like genuinely speaking, or spiritually speaking, no matter how you want to slice and dice it. Because Naruto is fully out of the picture now. But I think the big thing like coming out of this chapter, honestly, is the major, I guess what most person would say, the major plot twist of how Kawaki and Boruto have like more or less switched places in life. I don't think anybody could have predicted it would have actually gone this way. And I don't know. I know some persons would probably want to look at it and say Kishimoto, quote unquote, Kishimoto, is basically just pulling anything out of his ass and it's just some random, like, out there events happening out of the blues. I don't know. What do you guys think about, like, persons who think that way in terms of chapter 79? Because, I don't know. I think that argument could be had, or a healthy discussion with those persons. But it could be those persons who are bordering on, you know, just hating Boruto overall. So it could be that as well. And, you know, like, this whole technique of omnipotence, I'm wondering if it's something like all Otsutsuki can learn to do. So, for example, I'm wondering if it's something like Boruto will eventually learn to do, like, via the Jogan or something. And then, like, I've been kind of wondering about the technicalities of the whole omnipotence that Ada used. In this case, like, in terms of, like, changing everybody's memories and basically switching Boruto and Kawaki, I'm wondering if it's a case, like, do the pictures change? Like, the photos and everything? Will certain characters pick up something is weird, like for example Sasuke, like picking up that, I don't know, Boruto has his headband instead of Kawaki, so you know, little stuff like that. I don't have an issue as yet. I mean, what's really in the realm of Naruto? Persons didn't have an issue when zombies came back to fight a war. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That is totally true, Paradox. But honestly, I think it's going in the right direction. And like we were talking about the stream last week, Sunday, the, you know, the the celebration stream, so to speak, to, you know, end off Boruto Part 1. I'm actually interested to seeing how they're going to handle this in terms of the anime, in terms of it coming back. You know, like, will this be a prime opportunity for anime only content, or will they even go that take that approach coming back into the Boruto anime? Is the better question, you know, stuff like that. So, I guess it's anybody's guess, honestly speaking. But of course, there is still the question of why Sumire and Sarada aren't affected. I mean, we haven't necessarily gotten any new information since the release of this chapter. Let's go to the Naruto website. I don't think there's any like fresh news like that. Let's update the language. Update. Yeah, nothing too tough really. In terms of news, yeah. So we haven't really gotten like any new news since oh, why is it the first thing going on Twitter? Wild. If these two ever team up, there's nothing more that could serve result to stop them. Let's see what we get when we just search Boruto. Course, time skip. Goes back in time series from this point. I've just realized that Boruto has been telling us his story because no one recalls him as Boruto Uzumaki. You know, that might be the case for real. It could be a thing where it kind of reminds me similar to like in Attack on Titan, where I believe Armin is the narrator. You have to approach the time to get really skillful because it can make or break it. Other person fed up with Part 1. Yeah, that's true. That's true. And then, alright, if I even go back to the Naruto website, because I want to confirm that really is the case with the Naruto episodes that we're supposed to get in October, right? Let's see. And so it's not over yet. So now starting in September. Okay, so I got that wrong. I thought it was October. New anime project will begin. 4 episodes total planned in celebration of the 20th anniversary. So there we have it. So you know, supposedly, well, not supposedly, but confirmed. But original Naruto episodes, 4 episodes. We don't know the lengths. Will be in September. So I don't know. Let me see. We're April, May, June, July, August, September. 6 months. It's one thing to probably guess or probably predict that the Boruto anime would start back up right after. But I don't know. After those 4 episodes, and I guess depending on the production quality that goes into it, I could see them say, "Oh, let's take another 6 months to get back into the Boruto anime." So that's why I feel like it'd be a good idea to just kind of wait. Well, on their side, a year. Honestly, a year, because 12 more chapters for the Boruto manga sounds good to me. And as I was saying last, ideally those 12 chapters coming back, like some of us were saying, probably it won't change to like a bi-weekly release from a monthly release where the manga is concerned, but probably even coming back and marketing it as maybe seasonal something, you know. Or even if the anime is going to come back and be like a weekly thing, then the anime only content has to be like, it has to be like pre-planned, like super detailed, and really, you know, piggyback isn't the right term I'm looking for, but really complement the manga really and truly. And of course, I know a lot of you are saying that more than likely it would probably make sense to have the manga just jump into the time skip in the span of these next 12 chapters at some point, and then have the anime fill in certain time gaps. But even so, it has to be concise. It can't be too much fluff. Granted, again, TV Tokyo, at the end of the day, the money and everything. And Boruto, I don't know how the ratings are, but in terms of revenue and everything, that's doing fine. So there's a good chance we could come back and get just more of the same. That's my 2 cents. But yeah, let's see if we just go back to it. I guess I can probably turn down the music here on new desktop audio. Okay. So yeah, going back to chapter 79 as we kind of talk and, you know, discuss things going into chapter 80. Like, I'm wondering what's the next move for a lot of these characters now. Because, for example, even with Kawaki... Sorry, every time I see Momoshiki, me have a laugh. Man's hilarious, dog, honestly. But anyway, like, I'm wondering, like, what the arc for a character like Ada is going to be. Because, like, for example, when Kawaki tells her to tell everyone that, you know, Boruto killed Naruto, right? She seemed somewhat, at least the way she's drawn, I would imagine it's kind of, not shock, probably a bit of surprise. I'm wondering, like, in terms of her arc, if it'll be something along the lines of, you know, growing into healthy love, which probably could parallel Kawaki's unhealthy obsession, unhealthy love when it comes on to the father-son dynamic with Naruto. Could be like a nice parallel, maybe. But I'm interested in seeing where it's going to go, and especially with Damon there. No, the thing is with this whole major plot twist, I'm kind of wondering what's going to happen when it comes on to Code, because Code's in another dimension, so I don't think Omnipotence would have hit him. So it's one of two things: either Code is going to come in and like go to the village directly to fight Kawaki and still be hunting, you know, wanting to feed Boruto to the 10 tails. Or I'm wondering if it's a case where he was affected and no, it's like he just wants to kill Boruto, Boruto is the Kawaki in this situation, so he probably wants to kill Boruto, but at the same time, he wants to sacrifice Kawaki, so he'll probably go after Kawaki. And Kawaki is now in the position where he's the quote-unquote defender of the village, in a sense, because technically he is more or less, even though based on his performance and everything so far, I'm kind of starting to lean along the lines of maybe Sasuke could still take him. Maybe, maybe not. But maybe Boruto being different than Kawaki could convince Code of, let's team up or something, Even though it'd be wild. Be in his side. Yeah, true Paradox. So yeah, I mean, the possibilities are endless. I know we say this every month, but it's like, yo, the story can literally go any direction. And right now, even more so than usual. Honestly. I did see I didn't watch the video, but I did see Naruto Explain put out a video with the thumbnail with Kashin Koji and Boruto, and to a degree I would imagine the topic of Kashin Koji being like the sensei to one of these new generation characters has come up before, but given the state of things, like Kashin Koji being Boruto's sensei in the time, well, for the time skip probably would make sense in the grand scheme of things. One, it kind of establishes that parallel between, Naruto had Jiraiya, Boruto has the clone of Jiraiya, and maybe at the same time, it's, I think person could kind of play a joke off it, like, oh, Naruto is the original and all of that, and then Boruto got the knockoff, and Boruto is the knockoff, quote unquote. Just kind of throwing out little jabs there at Boruto. But besides that, in terms of like character arcs and everything, maybe it's a case where Kashin Koji obviously is a clone who kind of, for the most part, I would say has lost his purpose in life. Kind of has to kind of rediscover himself and go on that path. And you could probably put Boruto in that category as well, where he's all alone and he's going to have to figure out his path going forward. So there is probably some nuance there in how you could really connect their character arc. So it probably would make sense for them to really and truly be like, sensei and, well, teacher and student, at least when it comes on to training and preparing for the time skip. Because I mean, I think one of the obvious things is that Kashin Koji is going to take up, like, he has a will of his own, so I would imagine the whole thing is going to take up a new mission to kind of prevent the Otsutsuki from coming back in his own way, and probably teaming up with Boruto is going to be the key. I know at one point he did say Boruto's karma, or finding out the secrets of it would be this, the key method to actually finding a way to defeat, Ishiki or Jigen, but that's done and gone. So yeah. One of the next things I'm kind of curious about in terms of how all of this is going to go is Toneri. Like, I think it's prime time for them to really connect the anime and manga when it comes on to that plot point, when it comes on to Toneri, because let me just type Boruto Toneri. Let's kind of turn down the volume. Let's put up back the banner here, and let's just click this random one. Let's kind of put in his earphones. I want him to actually train him, or like team up with him. I think Boruto might actually either figure it out based on his Sasuke lifting trains, because they did train it in one. Yeah, probably that would make sense. Yeah, because at the end of the day, given the nature of karma, is like, yeah, probably Boruto doesn't necessarily need to have any super major, like, substantial training, given the nature of karma and the fact that you can get the experience, the fighting experience of the Otsutsuki that gave it to you. So yeah, probably like any substantial training won't be like 100% necessary per se, but they still have to tie in the whole theme of being a ninja for Boruto. I don't know, I feel like I'm subscribing to the idea of Boruto being the last ninja for some reason. But let's check this back out. So I think this would have been the episode where, Boruto where Boruto hold on, was trying to prove to Naruto and company that he had the Byakugan.
私は君の夢を通して語りかけている。夢ってあんた一体渦巻きボルト。君の瞳が
Your eyes, a star of hope against destruction that will eventually come to pass. The power of hope stumbles deep within you. Sounds very shonen-ish. Okay, this would have been like early Boruto for real. So even earlier than my I was talking, maybe like episode 9, 8, give or take thereabouts. Wait, see me now? All go on, man. We here. Nothing too dramatic, but yeah, like I think it's high time for them to really and truly connect that back to the manga, because I'm really and truly hoping, and this was like my deepest, brightest desires when it came on to like the Boruto side of the franchise, given that we're in the quote-unquote milking era of the franchise, is that there's so many different sections or portions of the franchise from a chronological standpoint that can be explored, just to give Boruto time to breathe and for the writers to kind of do like come up with the plot in a more concise fashion, so I think that's part of the reason, maybe, well, apart from it being like the anniversary for the anime, but things like the fact we're getting the the manga for the top Naruto top 99 winner, which aren't they supposed to, I think it's this coming month they're supposed to announce the winner, which I think it's going to be Minato given where things were last seen at. But between that and those special Naruto episodes we'll be getting in September, there's certain portions like from like Hashirama and Madara's time you could explore as like OVAs or specials maybe every 3 months or something, give Boruto time to breathe and thing. So I think that's probably like the best thing, because this, I think when it comes on to this plot twist, especially when the anime gets there, like depending on how they handle it, it's going to be so ridiculous if like you get this and then you're just kind of getting a lot of fluff after that, so that's my thing. And yeah, I hope we see Toneri come back again too, because it just feels like they had this man, oh, let's throw him into the first arc to spout a lot of things about Boruto's eye, let's throw this man into, I don't know, the Chunin exam arc, and then it's like you never see or hear from him again. So it's quite ridiculous, honestly. Really ridiculous. Wasn't he in the manga too? Nope. Toneri has, I would have remembered that. Toneri is not in the manga. Unfortunately. That's why I think it's the perfect time for them to actually tie him back to the manga. But yeah, he's frozen. And it's not turning to stone. It might have been episode 51, 52. Like somewhere between 48 and 53, I would say. In terms of him getting turned to stone by Urashiki. So there's definitely that. They're facing the same fate as Naruto and Hinata. Off the top of my head, no, because of course the Daikokuten dimension, similar to like Obito, I would imagine similar to Obito's Kamui, is a dimension only like Ishiki and by extension Kawaki can access. So unless Urashiki's whole dragon prison thingy thing, unless it sends your mind or soul to another dimension too, that's shared with the Daikokuten dimension, then that's the only thing. That's the only like wiggle room I would potentially give it, but I highly doubt it all the same. So yeah. I feel like Ishiki will come back one day for some reason. probably. I wouldn't put it past it, but at the same time, I doubt it because his soul was extinguished, and I think the implication is that once these Otsutsuki's souls are extinguished, they don't necessarily go to the pure world. So yeah, that's the impression I get, at least. So yeah, yeah. It just seems that way to me. I don't really think Ishiki is going to necessarily come back per se. But we'll see. You never know. Code is the next one too. I think Code is a character that we definitely need to explore more of as we go into this next section of the manga, because his devotion and love for the Otsutsuki can definitely be tied to whatever is coming in the far future. So we definitely need that Code flashback. Maybe, who knows, maybe we could get it in the anime as well. So there's that. White Karma sus. Yeah, true. True. I mean, I say it has to be more to it than that. I mean, maybe, but who knows? Boruto ending. I just want to kind of revisit that last talk right there. And let's click on random ones. I'm not gonna lie, this was very meta. Very meta. How's the audio for how's the audio from the video itself? Isn't, well, obviously it's not too loud, I imagine. But like, anybody who like episode 1 stands out in the minds of everybody, right? And it's like, seeing this ending, it's very meta, very short. I'm like, yeah, the time skip is still something that's gonna happen. I guess the person kind of cut this up away, but I did love that ending still. I did love it. Alright, cool, because I think we just want to kind of balance things between the banner being on screen, for at least for the videos I'm playing on YouTube, and the audio. Hopefully no copyrights. Alright, at worst, well, not want, but at worst, hopefully just a copyright like ID or copyright claim, whatever, but not strike. So yeah, the times was still coming. Yeah, what am I in for real? So Simo, you think chapter 87 is going to be the time skip? You can feel it. We're going to chapter 80. So January, February, March. We have 9 more months left in the year, right? And if we get, say, up to October's chapter, that's chapter 87, and then if we kind of check out the list of Boruto chapters, if we kind of just check out in terms of the volumes, if we're gonna do the cliche thing, or what I would imagine is the cliche thing of having the time skip be the first chapter of a volume, then 19. Okay, so we just finished we just finished volume 20. 21 goes up to 83, and then 22 will go up to 87. So maybe chapter 88 would be the time skip. Because what they could do, you know, once October, November comes and chapter 87 drops, they could take a break. Could, potentially. And then Jump Festa would be like one of the hypest things when it comes, well, for Boruto fans, the Jump Festa stage in December this year would be like hype, because you'd have them having the time skip being promoted from the manga's perspective, but also when it comes on to the anime, like that coming back potentially. I'm hoping it's not a Black Clover situation, because Black Clover has been kind of gone for quite a while. Granted, once the anime comes back for Black Clover, I mean, they have all the content laid ahead of them for the most part, so Probably that does is the silver lining, but yeah, also that they can wait extra months to drop another chapter. The 25 best will reach the time skip. Yeah, for the anime, I would imagine for 2025 time skip. Okay, but manga definitely next year has to be it. Like I know we make predictions ever so often, but I think next year has to be it when it comes on to the Boruto time skip. Black Clover, I am honestly behind on Black Clover. Like probably like 10, 12, maybe even 15 chapters at this point. Because the last chapter I read was when I even forgotten the character's name, but when my girl to tell Asta like, you know, Yami, you know, kill this clan, like, you know, Itachi style or something. So I need to catch up on Black Clover. Of course, I recently caught up on One Piece, so greatness, peak, one peak. That's all I'm gonna say. But anyway, I'm kind of interested in seeing what persons are saying on Twitter. I've already searched Boruto here, so that's kind of just browse through. I have zero gravity here saying, I won't lie, y'all. The fact that Kawaki basically stole Boruto's entire life has to be one of the greatest plot twists I've ever seen in anime manga. You know, I'm wondering, like, are some persons, I know it's a major thing though, don't get me wrong, I'm not underselling it, but you think some persons are overselling it? Honestly, they're reaching 9 and we're still in Boruto part 1. Yeah, I'm starting One Piece tonight. Alright, see me now, let me know what you think. I think you'll like Luffy as a main character. For me, the part that like seriously hooked me for like just continue the series till the end of time was in episodes 30 something, Arlong Park. Shanks, that guy. Yo, Shanks just Shanks, bro. You know what I mean? But that's how you know One Piece is close to ending, more or less. A few years, but the fact that we finally get to see Shanks do something between between manga and, of course, I haven't watched Film Red yet, but the fact that he did do stuff in Film Red, it is, I agree, it's not our soul. He pulled off one of the greatest plot twists and it makes sense. Boruto D Riders. Yo, Patrick, go on, man. But yeah, more continue for watch. It's time to vision, take your revenge, Boruto. Ooh, I actually like this. This is actually a pretty cool image. It kind of makes me wonder if even though we kind of can empathize with Kawaki, I'm wondering if it's going to be a case where as time goes on, we'll understand, but we'll start to hate Kawaki for the right reasons more and more. Like more as time goes on, he tells more lies. Maybe that's a case. Maybe he's like starts to feel, you know, that selfish desire for, you know, wanting more than what he already had before, right? Maybe he starts to kind of indulge in the fact that this is his life now, for now at least. So I'm wondering if stuff like that's gonna make us kind of hate Kawaki more, because the parallel between that and seeing, you know, Boruto, you know, go down while Kawaki goes up, will build that, I guess, connection between us and the characters. The anime first. I'll start the anime first, of course, and then maybe later we'll read the manga. To be honest, alright, so if you want to catch up, I would say just read the manga. Personally, like with most things, I would start with the anime, but to be honest, maybe when you get to like episode 300 and I don't know, but probably by that time you'll probably just binge the anime. But to be honest, when you get to episode like 300 and something, probably even like 310, 312, I would say probably read the manga from there, because I think it's like when we get into the 300s, that's when the pacing of the anime starts to like just go to total nonsense, honestly. I think as far as might come to life, the village will get bodied. True. Kind of like a self-fulfilling prophecy, right? He kind of got rid of, you know, for his, you know, noble reasons, got rid of Naruto, kind of unintentionally switched things between him and Boruto, and then he by himself just won't be enough to kind of prevent the village from getting nuked, essentially. So that could really and truly be the case. Kishimoto writing Boruto chapter 79. Ridiculous, bro. Honestly. So alright, back to episode 292. Yeah. I know Isha, when I was reacting to the episode, I was saying essentially that it kind of reminded me of Kakashi versus Obito, but I'm kind of ashamed of myself. I didn't make the connection to the anime adaptation of Naruto versus Sasuke at the end of Shippuden here, because it's basically almost one for one for a lot of those beginning scenes. Honestly, we're the same Naruto. I keeping him in that dimension. Yeah, because honestly, the way things are going, like Naruto, the age of the wisdom of age, they gotta save him. Honestly, I tell you. Alright, here we go again with Boruto. Well, of course, the Naruto and Sasuke one are more fluid. I'd say the animation is definitely better there. Boruto being a reversal of Naruto is the best writing choice they ever could have made for the series. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Ah, boy. It's going to be interesting to see how this is going to go. I'm really curious to see how Boruto's character will develop from here. And like I was saying in the stream last week, Sundays, how anime onlys will react and potentially give the series another chance. Koaki, the true hero of Konoha. I'm pretty for Sasuke even more now. Why? Like, I've said it already, no? Like, the fact that Naruto is out of the picture for now, and to be honest, Naruto and Sasuke are such a pair. Like, any safeguards for Sasuke's character just feel like they're just out, gone now. So, me not blame him for be worried where Sasuke is concerned. Right, and every night I have this dream. Hey, who knows though? Because enough time I make my predictions with chapters, like those like last discussion prediction videos I do like a few days before the chapter, and sometimes the pacing goes much faster than I would have predicted. So who knows? Maybe chapter 80 drop and it is the time. And it is the time skip. On site, fuck, same dream I have too. It's wild, bro. Wild. Oh my god. What's trending? Tikami, Andrew, Raven, Nami. Interesting. Sarada's trending. Let's put on the Naruto under the trending. Naruto and Minato. Yeah. Of course, Team 7. Alright, so Boruto memes are funny. Yo, you're massive. The perfect Akamaru in real life for true. No doubt. Me with Naruto. Oh my god, so no Boruto, of course. This is nice. This is nice. This is really nice. Naruto's entrance in the paint arc still remains the most hype entrance in anime. Probably overselling it, but it was definitely hype. I remember when when this, not in the episode, when this chapter came out, I would have been in ninth grade. Yo, listen, yo, the hype was unreal, dog. Reading Naruto week to week back then, oh, yo, simpler times, dog, simpler times. But now, like, And of course, some persons would consider this art the peak of Naruto. Nigga thought it was Naruto. What's this? What is my dad do that? Alright, fair enough. You left in the shadows. To be honest, I think Boruto is going to get a nice, redemption in the eyes of a lot of persons who are cloning on it, but only time will tell. Pain is still my favorite Shippuden villain. Maybe Obito number 1, but I don't know. Alright, Paradox. To be honest, Madara, easy. Madara, easy for me, dog. Honestly. Bro, listen, you have no idea. Well on dude. Like, let me see. That would have been Naruto chapter 5 yet? Ew. Hold on. Let me see here. Let us see. Give me 1 second. Just want to search that specific panel. So would it be chapter 558? Vertical. Let's see. Next chapter, well, 559. Alright, drop this over, yes sir. Close this. Yo, listen to me. I remember very vividly when chapter 559 for Naruto dropped. Bro. And this man not even done not yet. And Mr. Madara step out. And Mr. Dog. Yo, man, I say, yo, dog, yo. Listen to me. Like, Madara showing up was like just on the level of Shanks just doing something in One Piece, dog. It was just that hype, dog, honestly. So Madara was definitely it for me. Painabita just had that swag. True. The only thing I didn't love about Obito, and I've talked about this already, was that given the background to his character, it made like the fact that he'd get taught no jutsu. It made it like very evident that was going to happen, right? Now it would be one thing if they had like legitimately beat him and then get taught no jutsu. But the fact that, you know, Naruto's words got to him and that's the main reason he lost, yeah, it was not too obvious. I love Pain Speech Naruto. Yeah, I think, to me, I think one of the things that made the Pain arc really good was the fact that, I don't know, like, me and our brethren, like, joke about this a lot, right? That when it comes on to Naruto Shippuden, it's really Sasuke Shippuden, because it felt like Sasuke just really and truly had the spotlight. I mean, this man had quote-unquote the better training. I see, much more impressive than Naruto. Naruto run down this man and everything for them. And then it felt like when we got to the Pain arc, where in terms of Naruto felt, not necessarily his connection, but for lack of a better term, his connection to Sasuke, it felt like it's his own independent story again, and you know, him experiencing like true growth and his character getting that additional layer of, you know, quote-unquote complexity. I think at the core of it, apart from probably the superficial reasons, and you know, you like Pain speech and you know, the dynamic between Pain and Jiraiya, cycle of hatred, I think when it comes on to Naruto's character, yeah, I think that's part of the reason was where, you know, persons really love the Pain arc, subconsciously speaking, of course. Yes, Tanjiro was meh for Obito. Yeah. And then when Madara like took center stage and I beat everybody, everybody that was, yo, that was ridiculous, honestly. But anyway, we'll come back to it. Now, I'm sure most of you have already heard at this point that the Black Clover movie has been delayed, but they did drop a trailer recently. Let's drop on back this. Yes, sir. I'm not lying, it's looking really fresh. I don't know, who knows, maybe I'll do a reaction to the movie and hopefully don't have to export, re-export and re-upload a million times because of copyrights. I know, funny enough, who knows? Maybe depending on how this movie does. Like, since we're getting those Naruto episodes in September, right? Maybe it could be a case where, okay, we get those episodes in September. We get the manga for the Naruto Top 99. Who knows? Maybe next year we get a Boruto movie instead. Because even though we have the Boruto movie, it really wasn't the Boruto movie, if you get what I mean. It was still subtitled Naruto the movie. So we could probably, who knows, get a movie for Boruto next year. I thought it just lasted long. Well, I guess they had to make it like convincing that Obito was really set on doing what he was going to do, and it wasn't going to be like an easy task to convince him or sway him. But the fact is, it still made it obvious that it was going to happen because, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, Taunt no Jutsu is something that's been there, quote unquote, since say Zabuza. But you know, it didn't feel. It didn't feel memeable. If I could put it like that, you know, it didn't feel memeable. Honestly, it felt like when, you know, Naruto's talking to Zabuza and Zabuza starts crying, you know, it feels like legitimately real, like shit, you know what I mean? Or when, you know, him already beat Gaara and he's talking to Gaara, you know, it feels like, yeah, it felt like 25th anniversary happened 5 years ago. Well, yeah, because no. When you say 25th anniversary, Steam, you know, like, what are you referring to? Top Joseph was the best one. Yeah, the Top Joseph with Zabuza was definitely, I think, one of the, like, if not best, definitely top 3, because it was really like, when you look back at it, and, you know, given the knowledge you know of the ninja system towards the end of like Shippuden, and the messages that Kishimoto was trying to send regarding the system, kind of really, in retrospect, really rings home with the dynamic between like Zabuza and Haku, you know, being a weapon or a shinobi, or a tool for the system essentially. And that, you know, Naruto's words really got to him, because at the end of the day, they're still people. So I did like that. And you know, the thing coming from the Land of Waves, it kind of sucks. Because like the whole dynamic with like Gato and everything, I feel like coming out of that arc, you kind of lose that diverse appeal of the Naruto universe, where you had like your ninjas, and then you had these like persons who are, well, I mean, obviously persons higher like shinobi villages and everything, but it kind of feels like that additional layer to the story, the additional layer of interest when it comes on to like a diverse faction of characters. Kishimoto kind of dropped characters like Gato and his group, and you don't really see much of characters like that anymore. I mean, I guess maybe with the exception of filler, but not so much. So yeah, it kind of sucks that, you know, the Naruto story kind of lost that additional layer of charm, I would say. But I am looking forward to this Black Clover movie, the Sword of the Wizard King. Like, June 16th is an interesting time because, of course, Bleach is going to be coming back. When is Bleach coming back? June or is it July? I can't remember. Honestly. Because, oh, as I mentioned, did you see that music video that they dropped for Bleach? Oh, it's just because he put 25th, because manga wise it would be next year is the 25th anniversary of Naruto, and of course this year is the 20th for the anime. Yeah. I can remember this wrong. Yeah, 2003. Yeah. But yeah, oh, by the way, did you guys see that Bleach music video they dropped a few days ago? Yeah, this Iron one. I mean, it uses a lot of, you know, scenes and stuff from the anime, but they've like changed the background and stuff. Wait, Akil, well, go on. Yeah, that must have seen me know, because I said 25th. That's why I asked what are you referring to specifically? Let me see. Okay, so it's in July. Okay, cool. But yeah, they dropped this music video, Viz, and I guess this might be an official Studio Parrot channel, maybe. The Bleach hype is real, but I would have thought they would have dropped this closer to July, April, May, maybe like June or so to help build up hype. Granted, with or without this, the hype for Bleach is going to continue. It's just going to increase from there. Art image was peak. Yeah, I don't lie, bro. It just goes to show you like what like a solid amount of budget when I say budget in this case, time can really do for, you know, production and just quality of the anime. Just turn this down a bit. But I love how they did this music video though. Could definitely check it out. But again, it kind of has me wondering what's going to be the fate of Bleach after, you know, after, you know, the 1,000-Year Blood War ends. More than likely, by the end of 2024, given the time span between like cores. So yeah, because I mean there's still Burn the Witch they can integrate, and you know Kubo still has to continue the Hell arc. There's a bunch of novels they could probably like cover in like TV specials and stuff. So the Bleach comeback is more than real, honestly. So some of the comments are saying, whoever's choice was it to use the contrast on red and blue in this way needs a raise. This is the best Bleach has looked. Also amazing song by Kitani. I realized they're using Kitani for a lot of the songs, because I believe Kitani is the one that sung the this one, the special ending song. And I believe Kitani is the one that's singing the first opening for the 1,000-Year Blood War as well. Yeah. So interesting. So wait, hold on. Is Tatsuya Kutani? Oh, just an artist. I was kind of starting to think that he might be like one of the voice actors as well. Let's go for Anime News Network. Yeah, theme song. Yeah, cool. Alright. Alright, so, but yeah, as I was saying, like when it comes on to Bleach, I mean, you have things like Burn the Witch, the Hell arc. Kubo has a lot of material to actually draw from to really, you know, push Bleach to like, I don't know, next 4, 5, 6 years maybe. So, yo, the man is just living and eating good right now, honestly. Bleach. The man doesn't even get the fun continue the Hell arc. That's just my 2 cents though. Needs to continue the Hell arc because people want that. Like, it's getting near to 2 years since he released the first chapter of that arc. And I would imagine, you know, he's working with them regarding the anime, naturally. But I would imagine maybe after this core, he might have some time freed up. If he doesn't even already have the chapter like somewhat pinned out, then maybe after this, the big 3 One Piece, Bleach, and Boruto for the next 5 to 6 years. Yeah, because honestly, One Piece, even with Oda's increased pacing, like with Egghead and beyond, like I still think it's gonna be like a 4 to 6 year thing. Boruto definitely. I don't see it ending within the 30 volumes anymore. So yeah, probably 4 to 6 years. Because we get what? 3 volumes every year. Alright, going into a volume 21. So Yeah, definitely see it go beyond 30, but definitely not beyond like say 45 or like 50 volumes. So yeah. Bleach, as I just said, there's a ton of content for them to really like work on to actually keep Bleach going for the next 5 to 6 years. So yo, like the big three, I mean it's still a thing in some shape or form, no matter how you slice and dice it. So yeah. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that goes. Now, I am going to open the Discord chat. Cause how long have we been streaming? Basically an hour. So boom. So if anyone that wants to join, you're free to. Let's turn this up. So until someone joins, I guess. But yeah, like really and truly, everyone's favorite anime. Are probably one of my favorites. Attack on Titan. I mean, there's not much to say regarding Attack on Titan for this stream, really. I mean, it's just more of, I mean, we had the latest episode this month though, so I give it the mention, and it was an awesome episode, wonderful. But similar to some persons, I think they should have just waited and released everything in the the later part of the year. How long do you think Demon Slayer will last for? I wasn't Demon Slayer already confirmed for 11 episodes, so give or take 3 months. So yeah, but overall, um, I mean, after this arc, there's only two more arcs after this, so they could do like two more seasons where they cover the next arc and the first half of the last arc, and then the final season could be like just the last part of the final arc. So yeah, but given the culture when it comes on to Demon Slayer and it's like anime adaptation, they're more like going to milk it for all it's worth, honestly. Maybe. Because the fact that even with like the recent like theater run they had with episode 1 for this coming season, and then they packaged like last 2 episodes of last season with it, and I've been hearing from like other YouTubers like it wasn't really worth it to go and watch. Like the first episode of season 3 was awesome, but like the overall experience of that wasn't really, because I heard that like, they literally just basically cut up all 3 episodes, stick them together, not even remove like the ending credits from from the episodes. It just like see like some lazy attempt to just capitalize on the success of Demon Slayer. It's ridiculous, and I think it's cheap. But honestly, I mean, of course, Demon Slayer in terms of the production quality definitely feels very theatrical. So I don't mind if when some of these coming arcs they kind of include them in a theater setting. I would love to watch Demon Slayer here in Jamaica, like in the theater. I mean, anime wise, I've watched Dragon Ball Superhero, Broly, and Jujutsu Kaisen Zero, as anime movies here, but I don't think we've ever gotten Demon Slayer here. So honestly, when it comes on to maybe even some of the final chapters, final arc, or a portion of the final arc, they could probably do like in a part 1 and part 2 movie, maybe. So who knows? I think I've heard Summer JJ will only have 2 seasons. I wonder why you'd say that, because the trailer for the next season, at least the first part of the next season or the coming season in summer, seems like it's covering a flashback arc. I mean, Patrick here, or Kamar the creator in the chat would know. But I doubt it. I don't see why they wouldn't want to do more seasons for JJK, Bleach, and My Hero. Yeah, definitely. I've been lied to. Most, honestly, refresh. Let's see. Is there any Demon Slayer? Let me see on Twitter. Let's see a Demon Slayer season 3. 10 days before season 3. Attack on Titan finale in March, in April, in July. I know the ratings will go between JJK and Bleach since they're both in July. Honestly, I think Demon Slayer season 3. It's been a while since I read the manga when for Demon Slayer, so I guess I'm forgetting some of the details. Well on there, yeah, most of the contents, yeah. Well on there, yeah. Yeah, quality still look good. Yeah, but it's been a while since I've actually like checked out the manga with those chapters, and at this point I don't think it makes sense to really revisit those chapters unless I'm doing like comparisons similar to like Kyle from Vari Studios. But yeah, I think this, well, if not for I mean, I love Hashira. That's all we need for this season. I'm just saying. That's all we need. 12 days left. Oh, they're actually counting down. Connect. Let me see. But I just hope as we continue with these seasons of Demon Slayer that they don't cheaply milk it, because it's one thing going from season 1 to 2 and we do the Mugen Train movie, then you'll do the whole Dragon Ball Super Naruto thing of, you know, let's redo the movie in episodic format, and it's not like you lose, you more so, you not really lose anything. But then the way they did the whole rollout for season 3 so far, it just seems like as we progress, things are getting more and more cheap in terms of how they're approaching putting out Demon Slayer. Not in terms of production quality, because that's the main thing that matters, but it just seems like, yo, if milking was a thing, it just gives off the vibe that, yeah, we're definitely going to be milking this for all it's worth, you know? So that's the thing I don't really like, but this is what it is, yeah, man. Honestly. Hold on. Where are we in the One Piece anime? That is the better question. To watch the new AOT episode. Really, haven't watched it yet? You really should, man. I mean, if you're caught up otherwise, and that's like the latest in your pre, then yeah, definitely check it out. Like, it was really, well, it was really good. I'm kind of curious to see how, you know, how they'll handle, you know, the end anime wise, but we'll see. We shall see. In dub, so I'm used to the dub. Funny enough, Simina, what do you, well, you say you've been watching dub, so you don't really have like a comparison point, because I've been kind of rewatching AOT with, well, I introduced it to my neighbor, so I'm kind of just going through with him, and the dub actually isn't bad. Still definitely prefer the Japanese voice cast, but the dub is definitely not bad for Attack on Titan. I'm not gonna lie. Although, in terms of, I think one of the things I definitely love is just seeing the progression of Eren, in terms of his voice, English voice actor, coming from season 1 to where we are in season 4. Yeah. And of course, Commander Erwin is definitely, yo, his English dub voice actor is good. Yo, bruhs. Hold on there. Hold on. Yeah, yo, listen to me. Erwin was just amazing, bro. Totally amazing in the dub during season 3. It's ridiculous. It's good. My favorites are Eren, Reiner, Erwin, also Zelensky, and even Grisha grew on me. Season 3. Erwin definitely one of my top favorites when it comes on to English dub AOT. Yeah, Rhino is actually good too. Eren, I think he's decent, but like I don't know. I think his English dub voice works best for his season 4 self. But other than that, I have to give it to the Japanese voice actor, honestly. Definitely have to give it to him. Ah, yes. Um, I know I will be reacting to Demon Slayer, doing reaction reviews for Demon Slayer, and you guys know me, I hardly get into anything new. But, what will you guys be checking out for spring anime season? That's the next question. Because I don't know our favorite person. Let's see. Do I have a favorite? I'm not sure. I am not sure. Why is this the key visual? Why? I'm like just about to search something that I just come up. Ridiculous. I'll lose my train of thought. What was I gonna search again? Damn it. That used to be like, why? Yo, jeez. No, because I've totally lost my train of thought. I'm gonna figure out my gun search. Shit. Okay, peace. Oh, One Piece. I'm not sure what I'll be watching in spring, but I'm probably watching Hunter x Hunter. Alright, good vibes. Seems I haven't gotten to Hunter x Hunter, but you know, Togashi, Yu Yu Hakusho for life. Hey! Yeah, I was gonna search One Piece, but I don't want to spoil you. I was kind of curious, like, what One Piece? What was the latest in the One Piece anime? Because I don't want to miss the big and upcoming moment that is coming. Yo! Hold on. Gotta put on back the banner. Filters. Boy, I don't know if the love Hashira poster is real. No, I don't know. But I just find it funny that it just come up when we're about to search. Yo, yeah, if I want me to watch, I'm sorry. Yeah. I know, I'm figuring more around this. Hold on. Let me just kind of adjust the opacity on this thing. Okay, let's put you to that. But it's just really and truly, there's a big moment, and based on the pacing, I would say the clips in this episode are covering chapter 1030 something. So we're kind of getting close to the big moment, the big gear, so to speak. Yo, listen to me. They better have the cleanest animation, the cleanest art, the cleanest directing. You know, like yeah, for that episode, because that episode is going to be like an Ultra Instinct episode, honestly. But yeah. Still, after this arc, anime wise, I would love if One Piece anime goes on break or hiatus too, bro. Because pacing, they've been adding stuff to kind of make the pacing feel more worth it. But it's like, it can only go so far. But in other news, given that it's 2023, right? Isn't it wild to think that that moment has to break the internet, bro, honestly, because similar to episode 1015. Wait, Patrick.
Yeah man, the horse with the most.
Wait, is it the horse with the most? I forgot to take
the horse with the most.
I forgot to take that one day. Yeah, brother. So, like I just said before, I did that both for actually move on. But yeah, like honestly, the big gear moment has to break the internet.
Yeah, man, next Ultra Instinct, obviously. Them later I gonna play the Ultra Instinct song. Them not gonna do nothing else. Them just need the Ultra Instinct song.
Yo, now get it twisted though. We know they're not gonna play it, but yo, Twitter just got filled with persons there. The meme it, the editing, they say, oh, there, I fixed it. Stuff like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let that man try to tell that. That gonna be the canon song for Luffy now.
Yo, I can't wait, bro. And based on what I just said, based on the clip with Kaido and Luffy there, so I feel so it's going to happen like in the next, oh wait, April, going into April. I feel for the summer, so sometime in a June or July, because given the pacing,
That is if not unscheduled break like recently with them just stop Sanji versus Queen the time. You know? So them probably take a break like that. So
yeah,
probably go down deeper in a summer. I think it would be like probably June the most least.
June the latest, the absolute latest, might just say August, if not unplanned, but it depends on the degree of the unplannedness. So yeah, but I don't know. As I said, I still stick to what I say. Like, I think after adapting all of this arc, even though it's not going to happen, One Piece anime just need to go upon break.
So after one of them just say, yo, until Luffy reach Shanks again, we're not gonna make no more One Piece, basically.
Then could do reruns, honestly, because I mean,
Yeah, who wanna watch reruns? I guess for Gear 5, I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
as I
Them
said,
probably end it off when Shanks pull up on one, cap
probably
it off this one.
could. But as I said, I highly doubt it's going to happen. I highly doubt it. But I guess we'll see. I mean, the next thing I just come to mind. I wonder. Obviously, it not happen this year. It would have to be like a next year thing. But like the next One Piece movie.
Next One Piece movie? You read that? Say, oh, next One Piece movie one just gone?
Yeah, me know. But like, given how much longer this gonna be running for, like, obviously then gonna more than drop another one. So my like the idea just come to me, isn't it? Because we've already had what film Z, film Gold, film Red.
The last movie after Red was 2019. So them did take 2 years to come up with a movie.
Yeah, that's
So
what I'm
them
saying.
probably come
It wouldn't be
two
this
years
year.
again. Like 2024.
Yeah. So more like that's going to be the case. But I wonder when they're really
But
base it on.
yeah, I'm just gonna ask, like, what they gonna do?
Hmm.
I mean, him done pull out beer things what I'm asked already for poop on paper.
True. I mean, also some persons kind of in favor of like a God Valley movie or something like that, maybe.
Oh yes, yeah. Honestly, him can do that. Him really can do that.
That would be epic still. But the thing is, like in terms of like, just bear with me here. It would be something in the lines of how them the Dragon Ball superhero, in the sense that Goku and Vegeta weren't the main; they're just in it sake. Obviously, then I still want to include Luffy in the movie. So I wonder how they would have balanced it and think if them like go the route there.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know because the same way how people don't wonder, oh, Shanks can come into this and oh, Luffy can still is the main character. They'll probably find a way to pull that off, really and truly.
Fair enough.
But I don't know how. I don't know how. Maybe bring up something again like, oh, somebody with a time suit go slap them in the past.
Well, yeah,
I don't know.
definitely a possibility.
Oh wait, you know, I said them kind of do something like that.
Like we're talk like outside Toki.
Them do it for the new card game that them have. It's a card game or something. One Piece Odyssey.
Oh,
Basically, them, yeah, so like them losing power and like this girl they have to shoot them back in the past memories for get them power back on, but that's a memories though. So but them still go back in a time ish. Cause the Straw Pirates meet Ace in a marine for them there help him. and whatnot, but him is still dead.
Well,
But
well, no spoilers. Rest see me now. Oh boy. All right, whatever. Yeah. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. So, me know some of the ask in terms of a person's gonna. Oh, see me now. So we're good. All right. Cool. 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 Shit. Yeah.
I
So
mean, no, wait, wait. But you must see that around the internet before. Like, look how much memes there are still. So even if we did mention that, that's like a main giveaway at this point in time. You know, Marine Fun was like what, 6 years ago? Something like that. I'm not
six.
sure.
More like more like all 10, 12 years ago, brother.
It's same difference. You know how much time later I go on Instagram
No.
explore and I still see memes about oh aces are donut and all them something there. Yeah.
Ridiculous, brother. Honestly. All right. So spring anime season. Obviously, I'm no Gigok. I'm no you. I'm no Kyle. I'm no binge a million and one different shows. But I'm thinking like outside of Demon Slayer, similar to like what you did say, in terms of Hell's Paradise, actually look like it's going to be interesting. May actually bring it up.
Oh, you want me to comment upon that? Yeah, honestly, we don't know nothing about Hell's Paradise, but from the animation studio itself, you know, Mappa using them slaves to produce more. Um,
What?
it looked like a cool anime to actually watch because you know something about the vibe. It grabbed me. Like, look like them go upon this island and them have to go kill some. We don't know if like I don't know how to describe it, but you know, it looked like a real good watch. I see people upon like Twitter hype it up that it gonna be a good thing to watch. So I advise that people for actually look what going with this.
Hmm. True, true. Talking about the banner here, so.
It again, you know, you ever watch the anime Dororo?
No, no, actually, no. No, I don't.
You know, saying you should watch it. It's actually a remake of the old one that them do. But then, if you want the synopsis, basically, so this guy like you know, like an emperor of England. Him
Yeah.
realize say him not you know, strive with no crops now grow or not
Wait,
so
where
I'm
you say
basically
where you say name Dororo?
yeah, Dororo.
Okay.
And like basically him realize that nothing now going for him country. So basically him wife birth a kid and make a deal with the devil. And like the devil them take away the kid's parts, like them split it up. Him skin, him arm, him eyes, him sight.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
So
think I think it's not you, it's not Kyle. Actually, I think I'm a cousin that tell me about this now, about this anime. But go on, same way.
but yeah, so we'll find out saying him you somebody find him and like this puppet man give him like body parts and him use that. Him don't have a face, him don't have eyes, him don't have a nose. I don't think him have taste also. So this kid meet him and like them start kill demons then. That is like a short synopsis. So him really grew up back himself. So it's basically a hunt to get back in body part.
Hmm. Interesting. Yeah, man. I think I man check it up on the wiki here. So, you had because you have a manga from 1967 of it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, basically that.
and
And
then
so them really made it for like the newer generation. I think it come out in like 2019,
yeah, 2018
the
actually.
remake.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
2018.
same difference. Honestly, it was a good watch for me. You know, truly. I enjoyed it.
So wait,
So it did basically it I gave me Hell's Paradise, I give me that type of vibe.
yeah, but it seemed like they well, may get the vibe that the manga still have won. So I'm
The manga slug, what?
well, it said October 20, yeah, October 19, 2018 to present, so it's not done yet. At
I
least based on the wiki.
mean I mean that probably wrong because the it finished like the whole thing finished. We find out what happened to him. I wanna, I don't want to spoil it for nobody who want to go watch it,
Yeah.
check it out. But the BS guy wrap it up in a one season.
Hmm.
So I don't know why it would have said, there's more to it.
Hmm. Alright, fair enough, fair enough. But yeah, given like the art style and thing, yeah, Hell's Paradise definitely giving me the same vibe. Like what y'all say.
Yeah. Because when I see it, I was like, yo, this are giving me Dodo vibes. Crazy.
Alright. Interesting. So this gonna turn out. Um of course you did your Marshall video.
Of
Yes,
course.
sir.
Still
Um
away upon that.
which is April 7th, also?
Friday.
Oh wow. Time feel like it a run, really the run. Honestly.
By the time I came to soon Christmas time again.
I don't lie, brother. Alright guys, so we have Kamar's or Patrick's video here he did on Marshall. Definitely go check out his channel. Subscribble, as Nux would say. Drop a comment, all that jazz and blues.
Yeah, I still can't wait for the first episode because as I tell you, the first chapter are the funniest thing. Got to the part where we sure what got no, I'm not spoil for nobody. No, I'm not spoil.
Yeah.
Like, what it was so excited for you. It was like, we want to see it. I waited already.
Yo, if the director really do it properly and do the comedic timing like really well, yeah, trust me, the first episode gonna hook a lot of people, but now like, I even bring up back the trailer as well. Hold on there.
Me like the sound that him they make when they work on. It's like, like just
Yo,
stupid.
man, them really out here saying, alright, we combine Black Clover, One Punch Man,
And
and
Harry Potter.
ridiculous, brother. Yo. Yo, I just ridiculous. Yo. And the fact that the man spin. Yo.
It's just stupid. What? We are exercise. We are build.
Yo,
Still, we are build with that.
bro, yo, me still subscribe to if even the anime only companies and most of that said, yo, dogs. We know so we only had dropped the first season so far. But we need the One Punch Man crossover. Like whatever have to do it, dog. Honestly. Have to. It's going to be ridiculous, mate. Ah. Yo.
ようこそイーストン魔法学校へ
Mhm.
この国の最高法廷機関は魔法局じゃその中枢を担っているのが神格者たちじゃ
神格者になるにはどうしたらいいんだ金のコインを集めるのか
Yo.
入らなければならない理由がある
マッシュ君よかったら一緒に
何見てんだこら
I just look for the One Piece to the mate. Like
Man have no expression. Like, but with Saitama have expression. This man just blank stare at you. I'm going to say, yo, man, happy right now. With that same face there.
Yo, dang, it's gonna be comedy gold. We can see it already, honestly. Ah, jeez. So Hell's Paradise, Marshall, Demon Slayer. Anything?
Yeah, other things too. I think Dr. Stone one of them answer, but honestly, I read the manga, and from read the manga, I'm not interested in no more for watch the animation for it. I'll probably watch it when it done, like in a years to pass, but yeah. Oh, I think with the ear say Gundam
Yeah,
Reach
it's
from
supposed to
Mercury I
start back.
start back again.
I need if you do like a big reaction review video because I think because it was only 12 episodes to the first part, right?
So the first part, I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's up episode 7 or so. So I mean, if you actually like a big, or at least two big, like probably react to like 2 or 3 episodes and then react to the remainder and thing, like the comeback. We just kind of go through. I go through my anime list.net here to see. Wagwan for
It
the
might
spring anime
take off
season.
the cover up thing
Oh right, sorry.
to make everybody see it good.
So Doctor Stone, Demon Slayer, Hell's Paradise, Goku Raku, Marshall, Mahotsukai no Yomi Season 2, Summer Ranking. Brother, I feel like all man like Gigok. And man bros look for like the list every season like Jano. Nah,
At
sneak
least
fit.
him not
Eh?
no, look on the bright side. At least I'm not worried about isekais now. Like
That
last
yo, the man
last
gonna
season
make
was like,
some isekai joke, brother. No matter how you slice and dice it.
oh, Eden Zero comeback. Yeah.
Yo, that too. Ah, yeah. Dead moments, dead play. It just actually takes of course.
So I have a good amount of things to catch up on really and truly. No, I'm
Yeah.
already caught up, but I just want to make sure I follow them there.
Let's see, let's see. Quite a bit of stuff. Quite a bit of stuff. TV continuing. One Piece, of course. Yes, sir. The options are endless. Now you can imagine you like the amount of work you put into the Marshall video you did, and then like you have to look on the list and say, Channel. I forgot multiply that by 10. The effort by 10. Look at all these shows, brother.
That is the thing with me. I don't really like everything, so
Well,
my girls, my girls, I'm gonna have to put in enough work.
of course, summer. Oh, Mushoku Tensei is in July as well. Alright. Don't know, so me, I look forward to that.
I look forward to more.
Mushoku
You
Tensei.
can't even pronounce it.
Yeah.
You know, so I really don't watch it at all.
Really?
Yeah.
It was really good, dog. Honestly, like it kind of feel like the cliche isekai, like when I get into it for the first few episodes, but like as it goes on, it becomes like a lot more nuanced than I would have originally anticipated. I don't know, something about like the directing of it and the music choice just really helped it sell it too.
I mean, I said Gig Up they talk about it was like, oh shit, this is like the best isekai ever. They build the world. They literally had us language made up for it. Like, okay, I don't care. I don't care. I lift this shit up. I lift this shit up. And I drop it. I don't care. For real. I get that say it's a build the world and
Yeah,
everything.
man, the
But
world
damn.
building. I like one of them things that when you look back on it, it would have kind of come like for example, like when you watch Attack on Titan, and then like you have like the mid episode cards with like there's some random information about the world. Yeah, it's like it's whatever. But when you look back on it and say, oh yeah, when it all comes together, it's like it's very. It kind of provide that immersive experience essentially. Would I say? So one of them thing then.
It's just that sometimes if I find out things about the main character, it just make me don't want to watch it. Is there mouse pause?
Uh, No.
No,
Well,
like little dog paws, but just see some dog paws I go by the screen
oh,
a while
oh,
ago.
yeah. For some reason, for this picture, you have a bunch of cats. Make me not know what's the the meaning behind it. I don't know. They're just random
Um,
cats. I don't know, dog.
Alright, so yeah, but so basically, what I find out about the main character, Tensei, whatever his name, I can't bother with it. Wait, so but just right?
Yeah, the legend, the what? Drum roll, the man, the myth, the legend, the gal, them sugar muffin. Kyle.
We to come with the load up on Shut up, nigga.
Yo, what going, dog?
Literally just wake up, bro.
Yeah, going better than you. I live the life, dog.
No, bro. I laid down and said, alright, cool. First leg of the day done. Time for the the evening production to start. Boom. Lights out.
Dead. But no, the weird dog.
So what are we talking about today, gentlemen?
We just kind of scroll through my anime list to kind of just get an idea of what show for spring and summer, and we did talk a bit about Mushoku Tensei. But Patrick did just talk about like the fact say sometimes when we learn certain things about the main characters, him kind of get turned off from a show.
Yeah, like basically, I find out say it was like a fat nerd antisocial type beat, and then them just say, I'm gonna shove this in one little pit body. Boom. like what? And then them show him all self. I was like, why would I want, look forward to this man? Like, when I know they don't want to look up at the body. Like, yo. And then I find out more stuff about it. Like, I think him, probably spoilers, I think him have a little sister where him get married to her, him sister like him, something like that. I'm not sure, but I really remember it. I'm gonna say, what kind of sick show is this?
No,
I'm not talking about the manga, I think I the novel, by the way.
Yeah,
Or something like that.
I think by the end of the novel, I haven't read it, but I've seen stuff on it. Like he has 3 wives by the end of it. Roxy, Sylphie. No, it wouldn't be one of his sisters. Roxy, Sylphie, and
Well,
Eris.
something did with a little sister and whatnot, and was like, yo, this is too much.
No, but I still say give the first. I think the first season. Give the first core. So the first 12 episodes a shot and tell me what you think if you ever get around to it. Kyle, what say you?
The man spelled Mushoku Tensei wrong. Him said Mushoku Tensei.
No pressure, no pressure. But yeah, really good.
Jobless Reincarnation is pretty good. The first time I ever even heard anything about it was when the anime was announced, and I said, "Hey, let's give it a shot." The reason I fell in love with it's because it's thoughtful in that mostly everything that you see doesn't happen as a coincidence. It's all tied back into the world. Even in very powers, very language of the entire world. Everything was like really thought out and done in such a methodical way. And we actually watched his journey. We saw his previous life, like how pathetic he was in his previous life, and then this life he comes
Yeah,
over.
bitch ass.
Yeah, basically the same kind of bullshit tropes that he had in the previous world, but in this world he has an opportunity to change that because now he has people around him that really supports and loves him, and he wasn't like born OP. Of course, he was born a little more unique than the others, and he has to build on that. But that's what I love about it. It it takes those little cliche things about all anime protagonists and just weaves it into a narrative that you actually love. And it's not a one season, oh, all of a sudden him changing to this great person. You have to really have follow him journey from the moment him born up to, his eventual upcoming. So that's why I love it.
Yeah, true. Couldn't have said it better myself, Kyle.
Could easily put it in my top 10, but I don't really I don't want to as yet because I'm a little selfish with my top 10.
At least with the second season era, we saw it go. Yes, man.
Yeah, it's really.
But But yeah, Mushoku Tensei definitely worth a
The
watch.
pervy scenes are epic too. So
Yeah, yeah. Um, I think one of the things too, like how Kyle did a hint at, like, yeah, even though I'm born just a bit special, quote unquote, it's like him still have those character flaws. Him still have to overcome. It's not like him just automatically like, oh, get over it. Like, you know, like in our real life, it's all right. May I start this April 1st, and then you start it, and then you probably drop off, and the consistency just kind of gone down the drain. You still have to kind of work on it, you know.
CJ, you know something that I realized. Listen, watch closely. Like if you're rewatching it or watching it for the first time, listen closely to his inner monologue, how he
Yeah,
talks to himself, and the voice he uses slowly fades out over time into his new voice to a
really.
point where, yeah, to a point where only the god, only one of the gods of the world sees him in his previous form.
Hmm.
I just noticed that it's a small article that I was looking at. I'm like, oh, that's true. Okay.
I never
Hey,
actually.
big up man like Mellow in a chat.
Wait, Mellow. What on, my youths? I'm here. I'm here. You know, the end of month subscriber stream. Respect for coming out as per usual, bro. How's everything? But yeah, Kyle, like, I've actually never noticed that. What if definitely go back and look upon it. But that is an actual nice take, because you know that kind of sells the idea that he's really and truly not only just like accepting his new life, but kind of progressing from the old set of character flaws. You know, kind of slowly but surely overcoming them. So that's, you know, kind of a way to look at it too. So yeah, I like it. Definitely like it. But you know, it's interesting now, Kyle. It's legitimately your time of the year now. Quite literally going into April. How do you feel?
Bro, let me tell you. You know that I um
Welcome, a new challenger. Man,
Alright.
them a popping like a popcorn,
Yes,
Jano.
yes, me. Alright, go on. Wait, as you say, Kyle.
I'm an anime connoisseur.
Mm-hmm.
Since last year fall, I've been watching about 80 to 90% of each season of anime to come out,
Yeah.
and I thought that like this current season was overwhelming because I think I'm watching like 9 or 10 different shows, and I'm still like 3 weeks behind. Tomorrow, but I said to myself, "All right, cool, time for binge everything now over the last
It's
like 2 months that
serious.
I missed." And then when I look at the list for next month, including what I should do, as you know, this month already, I posted a whole ton of videos,
Yeah,
but
shots and all.
then I have to be, yeah, then I have to be watching the seasons, and then now, next month is my month.
Yeah,
You understand?
that's literally the reason why I'm asking you how you feel since
Bro,
it's a year
I
month.
feel the pressure. I feel overwhelmed. I don't even know. I don't even know anything right now. I since the month start, this is the first time I've actually looked at the anime chart coming up for next month, and I'm like, you know what? Screw it. Me just like go in blind. Anything me not read nothing. Any anime message drop the day, me I watch it pan the day. Me not care
It's
because
serious,
this I'm overloaded, bro. Just look at this list, bro. Like what?
bruh. Go back to
So I just say,
spring.
alright. Yeah, it's whatever, yeah, man. And then this trajectory I'm predicting for not only now but into the summer months going into fall.
When you like when
Uh,
Bleach start back and all these
yeah,
things.
yeah, and them something there, and I'm excited, but at the same time terrified that I just won't have enough time and I might miss one of these gems.
Hmm. Yeah, quite a
Could
bit.
have been me though.
Patrick. Oh boy. Alright, we come back
Teach
to
me the shadow clone. Teach me the shadow clone.
Alright, we go back to the paradox. Oh god. Still.
Oh, y'all hear me?
Yeah man, I hear you man.
Bro, I'm just here, bro. I'm just hoping that nothing strange happens tonight with the internet or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just here, fam. What's up? What y'all talking about?
Well, chilling just the upcoming anime season. But you know, since like Demon Slayer is like one of the major sets of contents from Kyle's channel. So they just kinda curious how him feel since you know theme time of the year basically that come.
Oh, cool. Yeah, and this season going to look nice. Actually, there's a few gems coming out that definitely want to see. So yeah, but I'm basically just stuck on like Boruto. My mind is just filled with like what's happened in the last chapter and what's to come and stuff like that. It's just crazy right now.
Yeah, bro. Honestly, as I said earlier in the stream, like the story can go anywhere, bro. Any direction at this point. It's anybody's guess, honestly.
Yeah, the same with One Piece.
Well, true. True. Mello asks, do you know when GJK season drops? I hear it's in July, Mello. This is one before it drops.
July.
Yeah.
Definitely July. When
Jesus
Gojo
Christ.
takes over.
Jeez and peace. July. So we got JJK, Bleach. And given the time that me and Patrick that talk about in terms of One Piece, in terms of Gear 5. That's so much that we cover now.
John was. What if them go to Shibuya arc in a JJK? It done, buddy. It done. One after the other? My God.
I mean,
Are we actually getting the full Shibuya art though? Or like, I think isn't like the first part about like the whole past stuff with him and Ghetto?
Yeah. And after that, it's straight to the Shibuya arc because I read the manga literally right after the first season done. So it was like the backstory of that, and then it just goes straight in a Shibuya arc, and then it got to yeah, shit, man, but what's his name again? Gojo retrieval arc. And that's still like going up to now, but that now come to like probably season after that.
Yeah, we got stressed out. We're all going to be stressed out, honestly, clearly. Because obviously I'm gonna react and review Bleach. I'm gonna at least want to react and review this a lot of the Gear 5 stuff.
I think they're feeding us too good
Yeah, too
when
much.
it comes to the anime content. I think they need to stagger the content a little bit. I mean, come on.
And them say, well, this yachts quality on top of quality. Oh, jeez. But one thing I want to talk about though, dogs, in terms of especially like as Minister Kyle, and since Demon Slayer is dropping, no, is next week, right? Or is it April 11th? Is it 7th or 11th? 7/11.
Yeah, the week after.
Yeah, so I mean, any expectations in terms of like growth for the next, I don't know, 6 months, 3 months?
Yeah. Remember that I told you that I noticed there was certain gaps in my channel when it comes on to providing certain content, and then the drop of Chat GPT, which can help me to dive even deeper into the analytics. I've been using it really, really, really hard over the last couple months and come up with some decently good ideas for some videos, which I think will be bangers.
Yeah.
And you, as well as I, know that over the last couple months since January coming to March, I've been working on those videos in the back end. Plus, I have to put out my regular content at the same time. So there's that. Even to them when I look on the video load, I'm gonna say, shit, there's too much videos for me on before I hire editor and done. But the growth, I'm hoping that I can get at least another decent 250,000 views. At least.
Alright. Paradox, what about you? Let's say they want to start a channel and thing though. Is that still the plan?
Yeah, it's still the plan, but the timeline get pushed back. It's yeah, it's not so easy to juggle like regular life, work, family, kids,
Preach.
and then like then to put like YouTube in the mix and stuff like that. So it's still the plan. I'm just, as I said, trying to reorganize. Probably do like a few videos, and like have them edited before I put them out,
Yeah,
and then like probably yeah, just probably have like I would say like put them out on a schedule.
yeah.
So I'll probably just do that during that time until I can say, all right, specifically this is when, and look out for the channel and stuff like that. But yeah, it's still the plan though. It's not easy, especially trying to balance it with like regular life.
Nothing. Yeah, me get you. Me get you. Patrick, me know so we did that talk today. I still think, even though you say I want to get a better laptop, even though, yo, you need to do the reaction videos, dog.
That sound like a hustle, like a big hustle, because you are doing reaction and they have to upload, take it down, upload, take it
Yeah,
down.
yeah. But
Yeah,
do not make him bully you. Don't
No,
make him
I
bully
don't
you.
bully dog. Yo, without work to the brother, and it's like we are watching a video, and it might just have the reaction them down, brother. Yo, trust me.
still baffle me because how a porn scene for change your life, my guy. Like,
Ooh.
if you want to know the context is that we're watch Violet Myers, YouTube channel video today, and like she going around asking the porn stars at the porn star convention. So she have these questions, handed down on her phone. So she started reading them and she was like, "What is like the best fun experience you had at this?" And one of them, Angela White said was like that a fan come to her and said like our porn scene changed him life. It touched him. I was like, what? Oh, and like it went through my mind. Like you sit down this and watch you take about 4 big black. Like she's kneeling on the ground, 4 BBCs in her face, and that bring a tear to your eye. Come on, man. Come on, man. That change your life. Oh, that change you.
Kyle, comment, please.
No comment, no comment, no comment. Oh, yeah.
Paradox, say something, please. God, man.
I can just say to each their own. If that what changed them life, then that's what changed them life.
You're not kill me. Not kill.
Well, they can find inspiration in many things.
Oh, jeez.
All right.
Madness, brother. But we definitely listen to what Patrick can say. Yeah, it's ridiculous, but to each their own. But I guess we see as the channel kind of goes along how you will adjust and do. But I don't know. Probably.
Honestly,
Yeah, go ahead.
basically I just feel like before we start the the Marshall video because from versus my gameplay to that video, it pop off way more than my regular content. So and that just sound like a whole heap of trouble for I go through all of that rather than just I drop some few gameplay. I mean like yo, that is too much.
Yeah, man. Maybe no, probably if you had a way for like streamline the type of video like the Marshall video, you had a way for like kind of streamline it to make it a bit easier to do, just a bit.
Cause military have to make a script for that shit. Like come on, man. I have to do that every time I go and make a video for your anime. We can't just off the dome. That's so like, too much work. I can't stay with that cause I can't bother with it. Me do it every once in a blue moon, but not me.
Yes, the script thing isn't my thing either. Kyle knows that's the same thing for me. I can't bother.
Yeah. Scripting isn't for everyone, because trust me. I try, no matter how much I try to the ad libbing, Jesus, my God, man. It didn't just come out weird to me, so I'm just alright, cool. I'll I'll try do a quick balance of it with scripting and the ad libbing. That's been working out for me well
Yeah.
so far. So just use that. And everybody can do scripting. You know what it feels like if you do a script that is like what 5,800 words,
Yeah,
and then
man,
have to
crack up now.
convert that into audio, then
It
video,
sound good for
then
myself.
upload.
So,
Bruh,
Oh, they said chat GPT helps a lot, so they write a script for you.
well, to an extent, yeah.
to an
It
extent.
helps. It helps. It helps. Really does. I wish it could create the video for me, but hey,
What is it?
It's a give out wrong information though, comedy kind of use it for the mashup video.
Well, then again, I think it based on the current version of ChatGPT, based on information up to 2021. So, give or take, yeah. Wait, William, what going on, man? Coming in late, bro.
Yeah, man, we are wrap up the stream. Thank you guys for the sub.
Yo. But you know, Patrick bring up a good point still, and make sure say all of we kind of go through it from me to Kyle to you, Patrick, to Mello to everybody, and even Mello talked about this on a stream he did either we earlier this month. I vaguely remember it. In terms of the returns on the effort that we're putting in, it can be a bit discouraging to say the least. Honestly, we don't know. We need something for break out of the shell, cause you know it's kind of like steady growth, but yeah, meh.
steady.
They need that oomph.
Yeah, it can be discouraging, honestly.
I think we take the wrong route, you know, because go violate myself like 200 and odd K, you know. We should I do porn? Then we go branch off that YouTube.
What? Kyle, comments. Nah, wait a minute, Kyle. Jump onto the chat for my youths.
Oh god. Oh god.
Kyle.
We want the YouTube god strike us down about the porn. Come off of this chat.
Yo. God.
YouTube just say, all right, cool, watch this now.
Yo, if the stream did just get stricken down, if they said, nah, I ain't that. I ain't that for the night. Yo,
Oh, God.
honestly.
But he does make a good point though, as etchy content really does get the clicks, you know, because hey, we all degenerates, we all love it. Might as well.
No, we never mean like let's try to porn on YouTube. But then talk about have a career in it first, then you branch off on YouTube.
Yo, nah, what is the stream turning into here? So wildest, brother. But generally speaking, you can always easier for like persons like them there, whether it be that type of content or even somebody popular, for just start a YouTube channel and blow up. I mean, for example, you know, Will Smith starts channel, boom, easy million, if anything.
Well, he already had an established audience, so
Yeah, that makes sense.
You still when post on TikTok, some basically make some people edit it for you and just post it and boom.
TikTok.
And then there was like COVID when he started, so most persons were like searching for alternative stuff to watch.
Yeah, true. Very true.
Mhm.
Well, I guess we see how it go because man, we kind of feel like at this point, going into April now, man, I don't know yet, but I want kind of put a timeline for myself as what can happen between now and the end of September after my birthday. I don't know.
Or some shorts.
Yeah, some more shorts definitely need to be posted and thing.
Little more eyes on the channel because the shorts them up pop off.
Yeah.
For the last like 31 days, I've gotten like 49,000 views from shorts alone. So
I say.
yeah,
I hear
so
that,
might
Patrick.
as well.
Post the shots.
Oh, it's the shorts really good for the eyes. Them you see it. So mm.
Seem like another work. We're close to do.
It's a work.
Well, you can't run from the work completely. That is the reality of the situation, yeah, man. Just so it's it. Um, but yeah, probably between now and the end of September, we see if something can happen, yeah, man. But I mean, yes, forget. We see what happen. We see what happen. Yo. But yeah. So, Paradox. You hear me?
You hear me?
Yeah, man. Here you know. I can kind of wait for a bit. But yeah, me not say in terms of the balancing of the time. Naturally, me more than understand. Still, but you have like any time frame you have put by yourself?
Summer, I am looking forward to summer, I guess.
Summer.
But yeah, then again, there's like it's so tricky, bro, because the main issue is like, so I work, even though I work from home, so it's kind of good that I can like do certain things during the day from home.
Yeah.
My my kind of job is not where like it's not like a call center where you know have to be on call like the whole day or anything like that. So I do have like some free time, but then there's like the whole family thing, and then kids don't really give you, you know, it's not like you're full time. It's whatever they say goes. When y'all get there, you'll understand. But it's sticky, bro. But in
Mm.
terms of
Even
like
have
content, I do know what I
understand.
want to do though, because I want to do like well, not only like reviews, but I want to do apart from manga reviews, I want to do reactions to certain animes that I haven't watched yet, because I have like this whole list of anime that I have not watched yet. So I want to watch that, and I want to go like out of the ordinary stuff, like you know everybody's doing like Boruto and everybody's doing like One Piece and Black Clover and stuff like that. So I want to do stuff like um Kaiju number 8 and you know other little gems that are out there that persons might not um know is out there
Yeah.
basically.
Well,
So
that's a solid strategy, you know, because I mean, on more than one occasion, like you know, you see a lot of persons reacting to something way out of the norm. That usually works. So, someone or somebody.
I mean, that's the plan for now. Gonna
Yeah.
try it out and see how it goes. But yeah.
Hmm. All right, no pressure, no pressure. Um. So, all right. So I guess to kind of just bring this thing full circle for the most part. Um. Expectations, discussion, all that jazz and blues when it comes on to the upcoming Boruto chapter 80. Like, as we said, anything can happen still, but I mean, them have some solid starting points. I mean, as we kind of see them established, Sarada isn't affected by the whole omnipotence, where like Sumeri isn't either. I wouldn't be surprised if Himawari wasn't affected either, but you'd think Momoshiki would have stated that, but we'll see.
Yeah, well, I'm still kind of wondering why it is that Sumari and Sarada aren't affected. I mean, is it really like love? Like there's love
That-
birth or why they're not affected? You understand? So I'm like that
Hey,
one to me.
when girls are on
Well,
their period, things happen, you know?
this mad one.
what I mean, come on. Like I know persons who are saying that it's probably part of the reason is because he's an Otsuki now and they're in love with him. That probably works because that's the only way it can answer why is it that like people like Shikamaru and the other persons
Are
are
affected.
affected by Ida. Yeah, and they have like the love of their lives, but they're still affected. So
Yeah. Yeah,
I guess the part Otsuki is another reason. But yeah, I'm still kind of curious as to see like why they aren't affected.
me tell my expectation. I feel like Kishimoto, quote unquote, gonna come with like a next convoluted like explanation. You know, like how them just saying in the last chapter, like everybody's consciousness is apparently like linked by chakra, right? So man, I expect him to come with something like, oh, because I'm in love with him, somehow them chakra linked to an Otsutsuki or something, and something along the lines of that. And if your chakra linked to an Otsutsuki, maybe you can get affected by it, like by proxy or something like that. If you want it to be more quote unquote in depth explanation wise.
I saw. I don't remember who was it. I don't remember who said it online though. I was watching this video where somebody said that, and there's another explanation also. So they're saying that remember that Sumeri's father was doing experiments on her, and most of those experiments were connected to Kaguya's dementia, right? And the seal and stuff on her back, the new way and stuff like that. That's actually like stuff that is connected to Kaguya, the Otsutsuki. So they're saying that that could be a reason, and then they're saying that for like if we were to look along the Otsutsuki line for Sakura, remember that Sasuke technically did get chakra from Hagoromo.
Yeah.
So, that's still there, hence why he still has the Rin Sharingan, which is a mutated or one of the Sage of the Six Paths chakra related ability. So that can be passed on, or we're assuming that some way, somehow it's actually passed on to Sarada, especially since that Sarada is Sasuke's first child. So
Yeah. But I guess
yeah.
by extension, like some persons are thinking about maybe Sasuke isn't affected and he's just pretending, maybe.
Yeah, but they
Yeah.
can't just point that out.
Like how he pretends that he run out of chakra, right?
No, I think we're past the outer chakra memes. Hopefully. But yeah, that's a Patrick.
Yeah, but they just bring up the fact that like them point out Sasuke for some reason, but nothing else no come from it. And like I was like, yeah, I feel like Sasuke gonna do something, but we're not really sure. Him could have just react to like say change to Boruto now.
I mean, yeah, they could. I feel like they've been building up something with Sasuke for a while now. So I think this would be the prime opportunity to have them do some fulfillment with that. But I guess we'll see. Andrew here saying, Code is not affected. Yeah, because in our dimension. Yeah, I was bringing that up. Team up with Boruto. But yeah, if he's not affected, they could maybe form like a temporary alliance and say, yeah, we take down Kawaki. Because, of course, Code hates Kawaki, but, of course, Koigan still want to feed Boruto to the Ten Tails, so.
Yeah, I don't really think that they're gonna team up. I think it's gonna be like some way, somehow, it's gonna be like a three-way brawl.
Yeah.
Or there's just gonna be something that is gonna be like because I mean remember Code has a massive army, so he can technically he can probably like split it or have some go after Boruto and then carry the rest to Konoha. So I mean it's crazy though, but yeah, I'm interested to see what's gonna happen when Code gets introduced again after this whole issue.
Yeah, because to be honest, like Code, like, it would really suck if they never really done nothing with Code for like a long while, which I don't see happening, but like, then if you inject the additional chaos into the situation, more chaos than it already is.
Because, I mean, Boruto has been known for that. It's chaotic since it started. Because there's been so much speculations as to what really happened with Naruto and stuff like that. You remember that there was this whole speculation that, oh, the reason why Kawaki got his karma back was because he had to like do it because Ishiki was gonna kill Naruto or stuff like that, and then he saved Naruto. There was like a lot of misconceptions going on throughout the whole travel up to where we are now, basically, until everything was revealed. So there are a lot that is still out there as to like what's really going on there, what's gonna happen with like Himawari, especially with the whole thing of Damon saying that she has some hidden ability. So there's like so much going on right now. My head is hurting.
Yeah, yeah, I know. Like, I'm really looking for like a lot to what they'll do with Himawari, because yeah, that whole Damon Himawari thing is going to be like an ongoing thing for the long term, more than likely. But like, to be honest, a coworker said to me today, like, persons like our characters like Damon and, or at least Ada, he expects those characters to die at some point. Too OP of an ability, so he thinks they'll probably kick the bucket at some point.
Y'all think that they're gonna introduce other Otsutskis or Otsus?
I don't know.
Apart from like
The Otsuzukis are like cockroaches. When you kill one, several pop up.
Literally.
they've killed quite a few actually. So we're Shiki, Kaguya.
I think they'll introduce more Otsutskis, more so tied into like something close to. Let me see what kind of scenario I could think of. Something like similar to like Code, maybe being on the verge of defeat. Code being on the verge of defeat activates something, signals the rest of them. I don't know. Code defeated but still alive. Somehow manages to contact them or something along the lines of that.
I wonder, like, I'm still trying to figure out what real significance does Boruto's Jogan play.
Why, that's the thing, because it's been so disconnected between the anime and the manga. It's like, Andrew saying, just see a tweet on Twitter that Naruto's getting a movie in October 2024. We'll jump on Twitter. Let's see what kind of madness we are seeing. Now Naruto is number 3 in the trending here.
Naruto or Boruto?
Well, Andrea said Naruto, so I just scroll through Twitter, see if missing nothing. But not really seeing anything, fam. Oh wait, hold on.
I'm gonna find it.
Yeah,
it says Studio Period. It's scheduled for October 10, 2024. Naruto.
Yeah,
when all the brain cells them synchronize.
I know, right?
I'm not think much of it, honestly.
Yeah, we don't want to wait for more news.
I hope it's 3D like the Gohan movie.
Well, if them do, I wouldn't mind. To be honest, I didn't mind the CG in Superhero. So
wait. Oh, don't forget, say tomorrow the start of April, you know.
Exactly, April Fools. That's what I say. So, boy, probably not believe nothing you hear. So if she tell you she love you, think again.
Says you're a baby, don't believe it.
Don't worry, man. Kyle, then can't fool Kyle, you see me?
Even if I for me to get that shit.
We hate this mother dog. Yo.
We ain't taking no chances around here. Only baby I know is YouTube. YouTube is my only baby.
Yo.
Take it from me, bro. If you don't want it.
Yeah, man, additional stress, you know, bro. Honestly.
But yeah, as Sanjay was saying, as it relates to like the Boruto next chapter thing, I totally agree with him with the whole convoluted mess that will come up, the word vomit that they'll put on the next pages to come up with some explanation as to what's happening and who's not
Yeah.
affected and why they're not affected. It makes perfect sense because that's basically the history of Naruto. All right, Naruto, Boruto, all of them right there on the page, and we the fans were the ones that just simply just come up with any excuse we want as copium to whatever's happening to say, all right, cool, we saw this happening, we knew this was coming, this is it, all right, let's just skim over that and let's just focus on the action and how they're going to get out of this like sticky situation.
True,
Bro,
true.
I just really want like a half decent explanation. Something that's just not, you know, plot
Love.
holy. Yeah, just make it a half decent explanation because I mean, like even the earlier conversation that you were having, Sanjay, when you were saying like persons were like hating it and like they're saying like, oh, Kishimoto is just pulling stuff out his, a-hole and stuff like that. But I mean, like the thing, fine, I understand that there's this hate from Boruto, which is mainly coming off of the love for Naruto, which is fine. But I mean, a lot of the powers that are in Boruto right now, I don't really have an issue with because I mean, technically, bro, Naruto was like pretty much zombies fighting. If it's not like the last Ninja War, somebody has some body part of somebody else in their body. So it's like, I mean, you have an issue with Senjutsu now versus all the stuff that ninjutsu was doing in Naruto. It's crazy.
Yeah, like by rights, given that there's a precedent for that foundation, like yeah, people shouldn't have like too much of a problem, I would say, in terms of that. So yeah, I mean like stuff like you had the Siege of the Six Paths Tradition of all things, which to be honest, I'm thinking that might have been omnipotence as well. Of course, there's stuff like Izanagi and Asa manner of evil, honestly. Some fuck today.
Did they even explain why is it that Pain, I'm assuming that because he wasn't really the Uchiha, but Pain was said to Naruto that he can only bring back persons that he just recently killed with that jutsu. Or was it because of like the limited chakra? Something like that. I think they did explain it because I was like, how can he say that then Obito brought back Madara from like who died like how much years ago?
I don't think there was, and I think it was one of those things you might have to try read between the lines to kind of come up with a explanation for that. Because yeah, like Kabuto brought back Madara.
So I think we should just look at
really
it like.
Kabuto.
I think we can look at it like this. Well, in my opinion, personally, like compare Madara to like anyone in the Hidden Leaf village that Pain had killed at the time. Does anyone even remotely compare to the power that Madara has? No. So in that in that retrospect, then sure, him can use him one soul for bring back everybody else, right? But when we fast forward into the whole war scene, it's not that Madara's soul wasn't already tethered to something. If it was the case where him for bring back Madara whole body and soul, then I don't believe that the rebirth technique would actually work. But now since Madara has a body where his soul is tethered to the Edo Tensei, that it would be much easier to just bring back him flesh and blood. If that doesn't sound convoluted.
I mean, technically because the Edo Tensei is just what dirt and something mixed over a corpse. But again, I literally stopped trying to make sense of a lot of stuff in Naruto. To be honest, I just go with it and it's like, okay, it is what it is, and that's what's happening.
Listen to me, bro.
Whatever the plot wants, let's go with
The
it.
plot, yes, you're right.
I will say, no matter how you want to go with the plot and everything, nothing could top for me the stress. And I was going to mention this at one point earlier in the stream because it's been what 5 years since Dragon Ball Super TV anime ended. Which, you know, shout out to Dragon Ball Super, but nothing could stop the weekly stress I felt watching Dragon Ball Super more a while, dog. Honestly. In terms of just go with it, dog. Because if you think about this too tough, nothing's just to make sense. But but I mean,
just kind of just
eh?
see saying that the hate isn't warranted. Like, fine, you can hate the character, you can hate the series, probably the story, but I mean, a lot of the other stuff, it's not warranted the hate because there's like literally a lot of unexplained stuff from like the old series, which they actually explained in Boruto. Anyways, yeah, that's just it.
Yeah, as I was saying earlier in the stream, like them have more than enough like periods of time where them can really explore, so them can give Boruto time for breathe, so them can actually like make the story a bit more, you know, concise. Well, that more so for the anime's sake, more than the manga, but yeah. And
I
yeah,
really feel like they should do the time skip in the anime though. Like, just do the time skip showing what's happening during the time skip, and just let the manga build up.
see me now, so man, we need a Boruto movie, not a Naruto movie. Yeah, we do, honestly, because we don't technically we don't actually have a Boruto movie. So I don't know.
Talking about.
I mean, technically speaking, we don't. Technically speaking.
Don't you watch Momoshiki Returns? What the hell is wrong with you?
Listen, man, Momoshiki have some other TV program, some other streaming service him subscribe to now. Clearly, him good. Him good. Yo.
Shiki's like low key at the Naruto verse, bro.
Man is a menace, dog.
He's like, he reminds me so. It's so funny that he reminds me so much of Orochimaru. I hated Orochimaru. Orochimaru then I series since like he's been there, you know, hiding in plain sight, watching up till the end and be like, yeah, give me that Uchiha body. No, it's Momoshiki doing the same thing, and we're like, this is top tier. This is peak. This is peak.
Yo, like the difference with Orochimaru, when Orochimaru get introduced, like yeah, they would rate be like too strong of a word, eh?
We never like the bugger tongue thing. That's all.
Yeah. But like like other like with Momoshiki, you know, like me not think a lot of persons really did like Momoshiki when him just get introduced. Like
Yeah.
they might not, like ranging from them people that are really stronger than Kaguya. And Naruto and Sasuke just have fun with this in the grand scheme of things. Oh, Boruto didn't have to do this. But I don't know, ever since the first scene with him coming back versus Code, like the man, I don't know, something like the man just come back with a bang. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, we all can imagine Momoshiki in a small cabin room with a lot of fancy upholstery beside a fireplace and drinking some really fine wine
Yo.
while everything goes down.
Yo, I don't lie. The man,
Naruto's life is like a Netflix series for the bro.
the man is. Yeah, and it's the way how Ikimoto draw him from the panel with the last chapter, dog. Like, man, I say, yo, I hate this, dog. I hate this. It's happening. Yo.
One of the finest villains ever to be written, Momoshiki.
When I like, the only thing what need to happen now, we need some more interactions between Momoshiki and some other characters. Like take over Boruto body and we have some interactions and if them do it right, yeah man. The soul. King, yo, Bio, log on. Momo definitely been growing on me after this prophecy stuff. Yeah, man, I show you.
Yeah, man. I know we never like him at first, but he's become a real fan favorite now. He's like the narrator of the series. He's the play-by-play guy. If you want to know, if you want to set a game and win every time, Momoshiki is the one you should bet on.
Momoshiki has been I've been a fan of him ever since he's been popping up, like outside of the whole let's not say like the first 2 times he's popped up since the movie segment finished, but like after that when he like started to get into prophecy, definitely when, even though it was kind of messed up because I really feel like Sasuke should have been able to dodge that,
Yeah,
but even when he stabbed Sasuke eye out, Momoshiki is just crazy, bro. And then in the anime, they did him so good in that last episode, getting scored when he did like the ascendant and stuff like that. I'm like, this
I
dude
can
is
understand
just
how come Sasuke didn't dodge that, because I mean it's Boruto he would be sensing approaching him, not Momoshiki.
right.
Well, unless Momoshiki just cut him chakra signature. That's the only other thing.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
but that was a Sasuke is still a bitch for that. Still, we still believe him to get his eyes stabbed though. But
No.
I forgot that he
So,
just
it's
came
so
into a
funny.
fight, so he may be a low on chakra at that time.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, Ishiki,
He's never high on chakra.
Ishiki, they just basically finish using him as a football, so I'll win the World Cup essentially.
Yep.
Madness,
Yeah.
bro.
Ah,
Well,
like a fine wine, bro.
I know, like, serious thing. Well, anyway, I didn't promise 5 hours to anyone for this stream. We'll save that for December. But yeah, I feel like I'm gonna cut off at this point for this subscriber stream, and now still.
What a lazy YouTuber.
It's been 2 hours,
Unsubscribe.
24 minutes and counting.
I'm not subscribed.
This yo. But yeah, any final thoughts with the gentle people in the chat and the gentle people in the virtual roundtable of Discord past have anything to say?
Yeah, anime is better than crack. Don't do crack, kids. Gone.
Patrick.
Oh,
We're hungry like dog right now. Want some food?
Raid the kitchen, man. Raid the kitchen. Paradox.
bro. I really have nothing to say. It's just anime for life, and everybody's have a good night. Stay safe.
Alright, sounding safe. We good to go. Gentlemen, I will see you in these YouTube and real world streets. Alright, so yeah, that's pretty much it, gentle people. Yeah, random. Anyway, yeah, so that's pretty much been it for this stream. Not bad. Thanks for coming out. Of course, be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that jazz and blues. Looking forward to seeing how things go for the channel and just life and anime and manga in general for April. And as I was saying before, got that 6-month imposed timeline on myself. So let's see what we can achieve in the next 6 months on YouTube and outside YouTube. So yeah. Anyway, I am going to just get some fresh night air, and just chill out for the rest of the night. So yeah. Anyway, Sanjay Uchiha. See you guys in the next